Doing a little plowing today. This thing's probably going to be loaded up from hauling it. But some people my buddy works for wanted this hay turned under because they want to reseed it. It's only like 1.5 acres, 2 acres, maybe 3. But free dirt to turn is free dirt to turn. I can't remember the last time I had this plow out. Hopefully it goes in the ground. Oh wow, this is gonna be some hard shit. In the ground, that's what had me worried. Because the field's so small, and because we got 3 tractors here with plows, and because they want to make it back to hay, we're gonna plow one way, deadhead back to the other side, and drop in again so that it's smooth all the way across, and we don't got to try working it as much. I'm glad she cleaned out. She's blubbering there for a second. Guarantee it just loaded up from bouncing around on the trailer hauling it over here. And the deers are gonna be the problem child. You're not really going in the ground, bud.
All right, I'll come up there. Apparently not.
You and Ron better step up your game, because right now the Oliver's the only one that made a decent furrow.
I mean, this track. It's far down the track.
You might actually want to jump over into his first bottom, because what a shit show. There we go. That's not bad. Looks like he needs to level it front to back a little bit, but running a little cockeyed. There we go. was a good time. We obviously didn't set no plowing speed records. I think it took us, well, we stopped and probably ate. They fed us, so we probably stopped and ate lunch for 45 minutes. So I bet it took us about 3 hours all told to get that 3 acres done, because there was this big field in the front, that I got all the video in, and then there was a little like 3/4 of an acre chunk out back that took us a whole whopping 25 minutes to plow. So yeah, wasn't a bad deal. And honestly, I cannot believe that plow went in the ground, because that's a Model 100 Plowmaster, which is considered a light frame plow. Normally, if the ground's hard and that thing's got good points on it, it still won't go in the ground, because the plow's just not heavy enough to get it to go in the ground. And that did pretty good. Those plows that Ron and Tyler were running, well, one behind Ron's 1010 easily hasn't been in the ground in at least 20 years, if not more, and the points on it were shot and it wasn't scouring real great, so he was struggling a little bit, but by the end it was doing okay. And then that plow that Tyler was pulling behind, that 2510, was about in the same boat. The points were kind of and it hadn't been in the ground in forever, so it wasn't, that wasn't really good scouring dirt. But we had fun. Didn't make too much of a mess. Did I turn the ignition switch on? I did. That's okay. We're good. Yeah, gonna go. My damn battery in this thing, at some point, it was fine all spring, and then I went to use it like 3 or 4 weeks ago and it wouldn't start, and there was no water in the battery, so I put water in the battery, and apparently the battery's cracked, so it all leaked back out. So I need to get a battery in this thing and do a tune-up before winter when I need to plow snow. But yeah, I gotta get the plow put back in the barn here and get my 66 back over and put in the barn. And I don't know if I'm gonna get this video up tonight or not. I'd like to get home and take a nap because I start 3rd shift tonight. And I'm not too excited about it. I need to move over some. And before we get the obvious idiot that's just gonna comment to be a fucktard that, why did you have 3 tractors and plowing such a small piece of fucking dirt? Well, we're doing it to have fun, you morons. Because, and I gotta say, I gotta say that because there's gonna be at least one idiot that tries to say something stupid like that. Because there's always one in every crowd. And I couldn't believe it. I'm not gonna say how much they paid us, but there was 4 of us out there, and we all got paid the same, and let's just say that it was very, very, very generous for the amount of work that we actually did. Which I'm not complaining, but we weren't even doing it to get paid. I mean, Tyler's the one that got the plowing job, and he didn't even ask me and Ron really. He just told us that he was going to be doing some plowing, and we're like, oh, well, we'll go. Because in this year where the world's gone to shit and everybody's scared of their own shadow, and we're no longer going to go outside and be humans because we just can't do that anymore because nobody's allowed to get sick, and if you get the sniffles, it means you've got corona. And everything being canceled, I mean, there's no plow days, there's no tractor shows, there ain't shit. So, I mean, we were really doing it just to have fun. We weren't expecting to get paid because we never got a chance to have a plow day this year. And I can't even remember, like I said in the beginning of the video, I cannot remember the last time I pulled this plow. Because last time I plowed my 66, I used that plow. So, it was just nice to get the 0100 back out and shine it back up. And that's all the further I trust driving the tractor, because, you know, if the floor wasn't so bad right here where the joists go into the concrete, I wouldn't be scared of it. But it's kind of bad right here where they go into concrete, and I don't want to have a tractor end up in the basement. But anyway, I gotta pull Dad's 3-bottom out and stuff that back in there and finish doing the shuffle and call her a day. So hope you enjoyed the plowing, and I guess that's it for this one. We'll catch y'all on the next one.